Having blown through his 20s with a series of dead-end jobs, missed opportunities, and self-loathing, James Murphy decided to give music another shot in his early 30s. So he started the now legendary LCD Soundsystem, a band that has become one of the cornerstones of alternative rock and dance rock. This is my ranking and review of every LCD Soundsystem album. Starting at the bottom of the list is the first album of theirs, the self-titled LCD Soundsystem. This raw electro-punk record features tons of indie sleaze tracks, including Daft Punk is Playing at My House and Disco Infiltrator. Murphy's first LCD song, Losing My Edge, a track about feeling replaced, is also on this project. While the album certainly has its moments to shine, most of the songs on this thing feel bland and repetitive. In my opinion, it's worth checking out, but not worth sticking around for. At number 3 is the band's 2017 album, American Dream. This record sees Murphy and company slowing things down, exchanging their signature dance rock anthems for moody electro ballads. The title track on this album is heart-wrenching. It combines powerful electronic chord progressions with some of Murphy's darkest and most volatile lyrics to date. The album's opening song, Oh Baby, is similar, but with a brighter tone. Although Murphy's singing and lyrics on this project are arguably the best they've ever been, the main thing holding American Dream back is how bloated it is, as most songs feel like filler on an otherwise impressive album. At number 2 is 2010's This Is Happening. Let's back up for a second. Right before the release of this album, the band announced it would be their last, and that due to tough creative decisions, LCD would put on one final show at Madison Square Garden and then break up for good. And they did. The sold-out show featured legendary performances of their best songs up until that point, including songs from the newly released album. Then, as the crowds thinned out after the show, the band celebrated one final victory together. But, as we know from American Dream, LCD Soundsystem reunited shortly after. In 2016, David Bowie convinced Murphy to revive the band and explore some new music. Anyway, suffice it to say, This Is Happening was intended to be the band's final mic drop. The record is stacked with incredible dance tunes, such as Dance Yourself Clean, Pow Pow, and You Wanted a Hit. Being the band's most cohesive release, it explores themes of alienation, authenticity, and belonging, really diving into the psychology of New York's party scene at the time. Home remains one of my favorite songs of the band's whole career. This Is Happening solidified LCD as a band that had something to say, not just a band that wrote catchy dance songs. Finally, claiming the number 1 spot is Sound of Silver. Released in 2007, 2 years after their debut, Sound of Silver takes everything from the last album and improves it tenfold. The lyrics, production, melodies, and drum rhythms are all significantly better. The opening track, Get Innocuous, is a dance odyssey with entrancing synth lines, booming bass, and satisfying drum fills. The following songs, Time to Get Away and North American Scum, infuse the band's neo-punk energy with funky bass lines and quirky vocal deliveries from Murphy. But the album's centerpiece, All My Friends, is the anthem the band had been searching for since its inception. Based around a looping piano chord and related guitar riffs, Murphy muses on aging, changing values, and feeling obsolete as a swath of passionate instruments swim around him. This song is the closest the band has ever gotten to perfection. We get a few more fun tracks before settling down with the beautiful New York I Love You But You're Bringing Me Down, a prudent closer to a magnificent album. It's really fantastic and I recommend you all check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves and of each other.